What does SEO mean? Search engine optimization. It refers to techniques that help your website rank higher. Search optimization improves organic search results, thus making your website more visible to people who are looking for your product or service via Google. With paid search, you can pay to list your website on a search engine so that your website shows up when someone types in a specific keyword or phrase. So why is it important for your business website to be listed on search engines? On Google alone, there are over 694,000 searches conducted every second. Just think about that. Every second that your website is not indexed on Google, you are potentially missing out on thousands of visitors. Practicing optimization basics can drastically improve your website's ability. What about paid search? Yes, you can pay to have your website listed on the search engine. However, running paid search campaigns can be quite costly if you don't know what you're doing. About 88% of search engine users never click on paid search ads anyway. The sole purpose of a search engine is to provide you with relevant and useful information. The internet has made it so that consumers are now in control. It has never been easier for consumers to tune out of advertisements and commercials they hear each day. When the last time you used a phone book? Google is the new phone book. If your website is not indexed and optimized to show for keywords and phrases that are relevant to what you have to offer, all of that potential traffic is going to your competitors. Search engines have one objective: to provide you with the most relevant results possible in relation to your search query. If the search engine is successful in providing you with information that meets your needs, then you are a happy searcher. Happy searchers are more likely to come back to the same search engine time and time again because they are getting the results they need. In order for a search engine to be able to display results, when a user types in a query, they need to have an archive of available information to choose from. Every search engine has proprietary methods for gathering and prioritizing website content. Search engines actually attempt to scan the entire online universe. How do they do it? Every search engine has what are referred to as bots or crawlers that constantly scan the web. If your website has not been indexed, it is impossible for your website to appear in the search results. So big search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo are constantly indexing 100 of 1,000, if not billions of web pages. How do they know what to show when you enter a search query? The search engines consider two main areas when determining what your website is about and how to prioritize it. When a search query is entered, the search engine looks in its index for the most relevant information and displays the results. If you conduct the same search on different search engines, chances are you will see different results. Each search engine uses a proprietary algorithm that considers multiple factors in order to determine what results to show once a search query is entered. Getting your website to rank for specific keywords can be tricky. There are essentially three elements when determining where to rank a website and determine its relevance. If you are the first website in the organic section, don't be confused by the paid ads at the very top. Tracking how your website ranks for a specific keyword over time is a good way to determine if your optimization. However, since there are so many other factors beyond your control when it comes to ranking, do not obsess over it. If your website jumps 1 to 5 spots from time to time, that's to be expected. It's when you jump 10, 20, 30 spots up in the rankings that it makes sense to pat yourself on the back. We've all heard it when it comes to optimization content as king. Without rich content, you will find it difficult to rank for specific keywords and drive traffic to your website. Additionally, if your content does not provide value or engage users, you will be far less likely to drive leads and customers. It is impossible to predict how people will search for content and exactly what keywords they are going to use. The only way to combat this is to generate content and lots of it. The more content and web pages you publish, the more chances you have at ranking on the search engines. Lottery tickets are a good analogy here. The more lottery tickets you have, the higher the odds are that you will win. Imagine that every web page you created was a lottery ticket. The more web pages you have, the higher your chances are of ranking number 1 in the search engines. As you already know, the search engines are smart. If you create multiple web pages about the same exact topic, you are wasting your time. You need to create lots of content that covers lots of topics. There are multiple ways you can use content to expand your online presence and increase your chances of ranking without being repetitive. Although following an approach like this may seem technically sound, it is not recommended. Remember, do not write content for the search engines. Write content for your audience, and everything else will follow. Make sure each web page has a clear objective and remains focused on one topic, and you will do just fine. When developing a search optimization strategy, it is best for an on-page strategy and an off-page strategy. On-page strategy covers everything you can control on each specific web page. Search optimization covers all aspects that happen off your website to gather quality inbound links. You need to make the content on your website easy to share in social media. You need to do the same for emails. Aside from having clear call to action in your emails too, nurture your list to drive leads. This will increase the reach of your website content and make it easier for you to get inbound links for search optimization. Search optimization can take a lot of time and effort. What good is spending all this time and effort if you can't see the fruits of your labor? There are many metrics you can track on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis to keep your optimization plan on track and measure your success. By this point, you should have a firm understanding of what optimization is and why every online business needs to recognize how critical it is. Developing and executing an optimization strategy can be a daunting task. However, this process is completely manageable if you dedicate adequate time and resources to it. There are several things to consider when getting started. With optimization, should you employ a company or invest in software that can do the job for you? Optimization software is best to invest in your business, as it takes all the hard work and is cost-effective, as you will be just 3 clicks away to get top rankings and a constant stream of targeted visitors to your website. If you're interested in learning more about SEO software, please click on the link in the description and we will email your free ebook on search engine optimization and how you can get your local business to get to #1 in Google search.